Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. It's a beautiful night for this Sunday night showcase. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound in this one, Freddie Peralta. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can...
Ready for baseball here in New York. Carlos Gonzalez stepping in now for the Yankees. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. And there it is. He continues his hot swinging.
Batting second, left fielder, number 18.
Phillips with a homer in his last game. Oh, one down. Crop. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He's up to 3 home runs in this series. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Cedar Rafaela, the next to hit. That's in there. That's strike one. Rafaela wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the third and final game of the series.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. Ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Up the middle. Lindor on to first.
Out of there.
And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Carlos Gonzalez. Down the left field line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chisholm matched a homer in his last game. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Outside low, 3-1. Man at first, one away. That clips a corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
No, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Foul ball. And a foul ball. Waves at the bumble for the strikeout. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-zip. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga. What do you have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One down.
Batting second.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here.
And boom, we're talking about a guy who has great wheels and then puts them to good use. He's the team leader in stolen bases and runs scored, man. Using his speed to just get in the scoring position and then just flying home when the guys behind him put the ball in play. I absolutely love watching him do it because he causes havoc on the base paths. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Struck him out looking.
Batting third, first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jorge Polanco. This one in the air center field. Chisholm has a beat on it. And that is that. Down in order go the Mets. They trail things here 2-0. Back now with the Subway Series. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Peralta Peralta making his 10th start of the year. And he was selected for the All-Star game last year. The 1-0. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Late on that fastball.
Ball 2.
Two now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here comes the 0-1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. And now 1 and 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And it stays fair.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play. Well, Boog, the biggest storyline coming in is just how hot he's been at the plate. Today's no different. Already producing. He's a true X factor.
Pulls that one foul. Gonzalez went deep in his most recent game. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Throws across the diamond. 3rd out. The Yanks lead 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And a foul ball.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Got him. 1 out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Hey!
The 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first in time.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
2 down, base is empty. Ronnie Mauricio now. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. That is the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
I've been working 24/7. They ain't give me nothing easy, so I had to go and get it. I'm a legend. They gon' try to act like we ain't had it. They can't overlook the way we made it happen, so I'm going out of legend.
Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And stepping in for the Yankees, Andres Phillips.
He's picked up right where he left off, Boog. Red hot at the plate and just continuing that trend again today.
In the air, right field. Soto settles under it. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In the dirt. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Judge at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Ball. No, that's it.
Got him swinging for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Yanks held in check. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And it's fouled off. The 0-1. Gets a swing. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Center fielder, Robert Jr.
foul ball there. And now the 0-1. There's the strike at the knees. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Tyrone.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one out to right. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Yankees 2 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And a ball evens the count. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Comes up empty. This one in the air. Bichette takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
For the Yankees, shortstop Jose Caballero.
2 down, base is empty. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. Set down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. So the Yanks go in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back in the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. That one fouled off. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder,
No question about this one. It's out of here. Soto with a rocket. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. So up next for New York, Jorge Polanco. Lied out his first time. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the 0-1. That one lifted to left. Phillips settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Foul ball. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. His 7th home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
McMahon measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. The 1-0. Swings through that.
That was some, here it is, hit it. Good ride on that fastball on the inner third of the plate. Just got it by him over the top of his bat. Just had some good finish to it. Typically in a good spot for left-handed hitters, down and in.
Late with the swing there. The 1-2.
Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first down. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Really tight bite on that slider. Just couldn't get. Barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's a big power threat. Carlos Gonzalez. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, number 18.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak, Boog. His consistency in the box has been impressive.
Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Oscar Brazoban, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Two down, nobody on. Chop to third. Bichette whips it to first. And that will end the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 3-1 ball game. This is the Subway Series on the show. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Ryan Weathers.
At this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
On the corner at the knees for a strike.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Goes down looking.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Swings through that one for strike one. The 0-1. That's a ball.
That's a
Tried
ball.
the sweeper. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's the 0-2. To third.
That's
and
foul.
Foul ball. The Yanks up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Francisco Alvarez will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Yankees 3 and the Mets 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
She said she want to stay. I'm going to walk like a champion, act like a champion. What a piece of body, girl. Tell me when you're ready from.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Oscar Brazovod. On for his 20th appearance of the year. And first offering is fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 2. Action in the Mets bullpen. Brooks Raley, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Flips the corner. 0-2 now. To the right side. Polanco takes it to the bag. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Up next for the Yankees.
Runner at first and 2 away. Ben Rice digs in now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. On the ground. Mauricio. That ends the frame. One left for the Yankees as the lead remains 3-1. And now it's Luis Robert, really thriving with the bat this season here at home.
Robert Jr.
Robert, a native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017. And that's a strike. Struck him out swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And that one is lifted in the air. Gonzalez should have this one. And a couple of quick outs. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Oh, Pan picked it up cleanly. The flow. Out! Mets go down quickly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brooks Raley.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ball 1.
Sets him down looking. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
Two outs, base is empty. There's Ryan McMahon now. And the 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Yankees 3 and the Mets 1. Well, back, taking a look at our game summary. Splits the plate. No ball. Two strikes.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
0-2 now. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical than setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Fouled off down the right side. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Strikes him out with 100. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now it's Mark Vientos. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Yankees 3 and the Mets 1. Here in Queens, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Carlos Gonzalez.
He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boo. Really good balance in the box. It's been impressive. Just looks comfortable out there.
Here's your 1. Here's a swing and a drive. Failed, and he knew it. A solo shot. His 69th homer of the year. And they add a run. It's 4-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole. Ball.
And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down. He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Hard on the ground. First, Polanco takes it himself. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Cesar Rafael.
And up next for New York, Cesar Rafaela. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 2. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got it. 2 down. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Brooks Raley will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Now on the bump, Sean Manaea. He's into the game with the bases empty.
The designated hitter, Aaron Judge.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Minaya, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the third out. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back here at Citi Field. On to the bottom of the eighth. Bobichet. Getting ready to hit. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Caballero under this one. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
In for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Alvarez now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And they trail it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm. Jr. A little out front there as he swings through it. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Kodai Senga appears to be getting loose. And a big swing and a miss. Pitches in the dirt. Ball one. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Throw, save, and that was close.
No, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And When it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Caballero not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. Late with the swing there.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Now one missed. Two down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. The Yanks lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Here's Luis Robert, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact. Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
The Yankees trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Francisco Lindor will hit next. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
This team just keeps rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done. Day in, day out, night in, night out.
4-1 the final here today. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.